So next we're going to discuss the SEC registration and lawsuits. Crypto assets, Coinbase, XRP, Binance, FTX, and Celsius. All who wish to join on the crypto market investments should definitely stay informed on the legalities and the stability of such an investment. Be sure to research all, but here are some details that you should be apprised of as a potential or actual crypto investor. The registration process with the SEC has been a very hot topic. The crypto industry asks for legislation that sets clear rules for each crypto asset. Presently, there's a lot of inconsistency that is seen in the implementation of the regulatory process according to pro-crypto perspectives. Many find that gaining a registration approval is not a reasonable, clear, consistent, and well-defined process. So many that seek approval of registering with the SEC are often repeatedly experiencing denial and delays, and it doesn't seem to be like there's a well-defined real path forward for getting, approved. Instead, though, those who file are often forced to reapply several times and really don't necessarily gain the successes that they're looking for. So the benefits of being registered with the SEC, for the crypto assets, an approval means SEC will be less apt to file suit against you for being unregistered. Thus, more stability is proffered for having support and being registered by the SEC. More stability is proffered to those that are successfully registered as an exchange or coin by the SEC. Traders are more apt to buy approved, registered, regulated, and deemed less risky exchanges or coins that are listed by the SEC. So a lot of the exchanges and coins are incentivized to get approval by the SEC. It kind of acts as a little bit of street cred, And so the SEC has been oftentimes looked at as going against crypto and combating crypto and fighting them in any way possible. If the SEC wishes to kill the crypto market, then they should definitely continue on the track they are on of withholding the approvals and registrations, as well as not really setting a clear defined path toward even gaining approval, as well as filing suit against pretty much anything that exists. Anything in the crypto market that walks and talks basically is getting a suit against them by the SEC. Based on the review of the press releases, SEC is very busy maintaining multiple new filed suits, multiple settlement agreements, and multiple very complex decisions on a daily to weekly basis that are all well defined online if you want to go look at them. One should surely not wish to go against the SEC, as even their losses seem to turn up partially as a win in some way. Registered exchanges and coins may be a great investment, or at least a little bit less risky or more reliable perceptually. Crypto assets should most definitely register with the SEC, for many investors are waiting to buy these crypto assets first and foremost. Thus, gaining approval by the SEC, if you wish to improve your likeliness of hype, optimism, and gains, definitely gain that approval. Crypto assets can set themselves apart from others and really set themselves up for success by registering with the SEC prior to their public launch, before they even get off the ground. I think this is a great practice to gain approval as you're getting started, because it really sets the foundation and really enhances your gains in the future for not just investors, but for the successes of the entity itself. It sets a positive path forward and it sets core values early on. And it also sets a foundation for being regulated early on, so then you can really implement these regulations more effectively in the future. The earlier you get started with something, the better you're going to be at actually implementing that in general. It'll also establish an informed path forward for that exchange or coin. By working closely with the SEC, the regulator, they will really enhance their actions and their overall successes into the future. I'm not sure if you know my background, it's actually in environmental law, so I really enjoy talking about compliance just overall in general. When it comes to laws, statutes, regulations, executive orders, like that's totally my thing. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm an expert on this, but I'm just, providing you information. You should definitely make your financial choices by not implementing anything online and instead going to a licensed, credentialed professional, which is not me, in order to get feedback about financial actions that you want to take. Don't be taking actions based on information online. Instead, go to a licensed professional, which I am not. So when it comes to regulation, the intent and purpose behind it is definitely to provide a process that fosters safety, protection, and ethical behavior, as well as other benefits. For instance, within this investment process of going into crypto. Yes, the regulatory process often, is looked to be something that delays profits or delays outcomes. It may be perceived as a timely procedural administrative process, but all is supposed to be for an intentional purpose and benefit, to benefit all that participate. The regulatory process should be established to really enhance the actions and the successes of all those involved, including the entity itself, the coin, the exchange, and the investors, as well as really enhance, the SEC and how they're implementing things, because the regulatory process and the regulatory body is always ever evolving as well. So overall, regulation is supposed to improve not just the regulator, but also the regulatee. So for instance, the SEC has established a lot of lawsuits that have been filed against many exchanges and coins. And just to name a few, they have filed suit against Binance, Coinbase, FTX, Celsius, as well as others. So when it comes to XRP, pretty much doubled since February. XRP gained positive ruling that it is not a security. For the pro-crypto enthusiasts, this decision will set a precedent for future rulings to hopefully confirm crypto assets are not securities by the US law. XRP was trading at 0.4695 on Binance on July 7th, 2023. But it shot all the way up to 0.7491 according to Coinbase, and it is currently a little lower today at 0.6312, but still much higher than its July values. This is very indicative of the pro-XRP hype that is surrounded by its successes with regards to that lawsuit ruling in July. Very importantly, because XRP is not a security, they are not viable to register with the SEC. The SEC only has jurisdiction over securities, and XRP is a publicly traded company. So, based on the ruling, many exchanges like Gemini and Coinbase have relisted XRP so that people can make trades and purchases for XRP again on their platforms. XRP was removed on these platforms leading up to the court's decision, but with the delisting, now relisting, many are actually able to buy XRP, and this has really been enhancing the gains and really allowing XRP to be established on more and more platforms, enhancing their interest and also enhancing gains. Now, next, as I established earlier, there are a lot of SEC lawsuits being established, and Coinbase, as well as Binance, are one of these to look out for in the upcoming months. The case against Coinbase may be positively affected by the XRP favorable decision because this case will be determined based on strict consideration of registration requirements set by the SEC and whether certain digital assets are securities under US law. If you want to learn more about the many lawsuits SEC is filing against crypto exchanges and coins, definitely be sure to comment below and provide questions as well as feedback on what other topics you would like me to research and provide videos on in the upcoming future. Well, thank you so much, and be sure to check out my business album playlist because it will definitely clarify a lot of helpful information toward really enhancing your life successes and your business. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you all soon.